An interview with Shaun Donovan, U.S. Secretary of Housing and Urban Development. The conversation with McGraw-Hill Construction's Bryant Rousseau took place at a coffee shop in the South Bronx, which Donovan was visiting for the groundbreaking ceremonies of a mixed-income housing community known as Villa Verde.
There is the negative example, right, which is look at the mistakes that we've made in the past by not emphasizing design more in affordable housing and not integrating that housing more effectively. Again, thinking about design broadly as planning as well as design, we are all living with the consequences of not integrating design more deeply into the work that we do in affordable housing. So I think there's an example that is sobering in terms of the history around affordable housing. On the other hand, when you go to a Hope 6 development today, when you look at you go to the groundbreaking of Villa Verde and look at what that will be, you begin to understand on a very visceral level. It's something you don't have to be an architect to understand, the kind of impact that good design can have on somebody's life. There are lots of techniques that begin to mainstream affordable housing in a way that all of the growing interest in design that you talked about sweeps up affordable housing with it and ensures that low-income people have the same access to good design, the same opportunity that anybody else in our society does, and that they get the benefits from that as well. So part of this isn't just a focus on design; it's a focus on integrating affordable housing into the way that we design everything else in our communities and making sure that it's an integral part. Good design begins at home, literally and figuratively. I've listened to the employees of the agency as I've listened to our partners about how important the message that our own workspace sends about the kind of agency that we are and the way that we work. We will not be able to be a model of collaboration in the way I just described if we don't have a workspace at HUD that allows us to begin to collaborate within the department effectively, particularly at headquarters, which is the building that we've been particularly focused on. So we've begun a process with GSA to fundamentally redesign the workspace at HUD that I'm enormously excited about.